Lindsey Graham is facing some backlash. He was suggesting that someone should take out Vladimir Putin, just kill him in this whole thing, then it'll be over. That's weird because that'll escalate things to a certain degree, and obviously who would do it, and then what happens next doesn't matter. Let's go to that tweet that he had that got all this negative attention. First of all, he says, "Is there a Brutus in Russia? Is there a more successful Colonel Stauffenberg in the Russian military? The only way this ends is for somebody in Russia to take this guy out. You'd be doing your country and the world a great service," as Lindsey Graham fantasizes there. After all that went down, he got a lot of pushback. People were upset. They said, "What are you thinking? You're an elected official and you're just talking like this." Sean Hannity, he stood by and he said, "You know what? You guys are so unfair to Lindsey. This is a shame." Let's look at what Sean Hannity had to say about how the media is coming after Lindsey Graham for that tweet.
And Senator Lindsey Graham, well, he's been attacked ever since he made some remarks on this program last night and saying that someone needs to take Putin out. Here with reaction from the media mob and from Team Biden. Take a look.
As long as we're talking about reckless behavior, Peter, I want to ask you about a tweet from South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, who writes, "Is there a Brutus in Russia?" In terms of reckless behavior, this is a US senator putting out a public statement like that, who was the chief prosecutor in Europe for the US Air Force years ago.
Well, it's certainly a provocative statement.
Look, first of all, who cares what Lindsey says, right? No,
he's a United States senator.
Senator, you just heard our reporting of what's happened in the last 24 hours since you made that statement. So in the context of what we heard reported right here on this program tonight, that I think would justify the idea that if you have a conscience and a soul and you're around Vladimir Putin, I don't care, by whatever means necessary, stand up and stop this.
There's a couple of military geniuses there talking about what they could do next. But I was wondering, I said, man, Handy's standing up for Lindsey Graham hardcore here. I wonder why. Watch what Handy said last week.
Putin, I've been saying it all week. It's interesting the media finally picked it up. Putin has got to be stopped by whatever means necessary, one way or another. It's a simple rule in life. If you invade an innocent country and you kill women and children and men, you forfeit your right to lead a country and you forfeit your right to live. And I hope that people around Vladimir Putin, well, I hope they take action sooner than later. Now, currently, the US operates under a decades-old executive order, first signed by President Gerald Ford. It prohibits the US government employees from engaging in political assassination. But my final question tonight is, when it comes to Putin, is it time to now revisit the rule? My rule I like better. New rule: you invade a sovereign country, you kill innocent men, women, and children, you forfeit your right to run a country and you forfeit your right to live. It's that simple.
It's that simple. Sean Hannity's defending Lindsey Graham because they both think the same thing. And now, by connection to that, Sean Hannity has to think he's defending himself. Maybe he feels like he has to. But I want you guys to remember that media mob that he put together? Everybody's calling Lindsey Graham stupid and they're being disrespectful. Those libs in the media. Let's check out this lib in the media that said the same thing.
I know Lindsey Graham earlier tonight tweeted that basically someone needs to, quote, take him out. Or maybe I'm paraphrasing, but he's basically someone should assassinate Putin. I don't know why a sitting US senator would be tweeting that out. It seems really dangerous and stupid to say that. And we like Lindsey Graham, but that's just a stupid comment.
Dangerous and stupid. Stupid Lindsey Graham, you stupid. Okay, fine, she's just a pundit. How about an elected official? Did he say anything too? Let's watch.
The only way this ends is for somebody in Russia to take this guy out. You would be doing your country and the world a great service. Sent that out just a short while ago. Your reaction to that tonight?
I think it's insane. Did he suggest that it should be a secret plot and tweet that as well? I mean, look, our goal here should be to de-escalate the conflict between Russia and the United States here. And
stupid, insane, dumb, idiot. Man, that liberal media, man, they keep changing faces and color. I'm not sure what it is, Dave.
Well, I'm just surprised that Lindsey Graham, Sean Hannity, and Donald Trump didn't say, you know what, we could do this. We could get somebody to dress up in Chinese clothes and use a Chinese sword, and then they would think it was the Chinese that assassinated Vladimir Putin, not on any sort of American. This is so beyond the pale. This is just crazy. And the fact of the matter is, yes, I guarantee there are think tanks and there are organizations, the CIA and all sorts of different organizations that think, okay, maybe there is some validity to the idea that if we could somehow get rid of Vladimir Putin, or we could assist somebody who would get rid of him. But if you're going to start going down that path, Republicans, what about the US invasion of a sovereign country? Say, oh yeah, Iraq, we killed a bunch of innocent civilians for weapons of mass destruction that were not there. Should we have said, oh yeah, fine, if you want to take away the right of George W. Bush to live because he was in charge of the United? I mean, that's the path you go down. And so it's stupid strategically, and it is even dumber when Laura Ingraham is the one who's the voice of reason who says that a senator shouldn't be saying this. You know, it's off the charts.
Yeah, her and Massey, they're the ones that are talking about him. And by the way, do you think that Hannity just kind of missed those two, or he just wanted to pose the argument that only libs are talking about how ridiculous of an idea that is? It's not just them, but he forgot them somehow because it's the media mob. We know it.
Sean Hannity is a very short memory for anything that's not really about Sean Hannity.
Truth. I wonder how Laura felt about it later.